How's it going? This is Zach Stamps, and this is my 2021 Berkeley Mod 13 challenge, which is called the Retail Backend, or this is the e-commerce backend. Um, so this project uses MySQL 2 and SQLize. It is a database that consists of multiple categories, products, and their product IDs, prices, and such like that. For an online website that's selling music and fashion products. So as you can see here, that the dependencies that are needed to run this server or to run this program on your server. So you have that up. We have our schema here that we would run that drops the database e-commerce that we have in case it exists, as well as creates a new one at the same time. So you would do that by signing into MySQL. You would type source db schema.sql, and that's going to run the schema here. That's going to drop the database and build a new one. So you can see that it did both. All right, let's quit out of this. The next thing you need to do here is run your seeds. So we have all of our product and category information here to run. So we should see this here run after we type npm run seed. And you'll see here that all of our seeds have passed and have gone through, no problem. So at the same time, we will now then start the server by running npm start. You can see that the server is now running and listening on to 3001. So we'll hop on over here to Insomnia just to show, because we don't have a front end yet on this, we will show how this works. So you'll see here, like I said, we have our categories, tags, and products of each item within the database. So let's first start off by looking at all of our tags, and you'll notice that we're pulling our tags here off our local host, and we see all of our items here. Let's check out our get all categories. You'll see all of our categories here: shirts, shorts, music. We'll now go to all products. Notice that we're pulling products. This is all of our products that we have, plain t-shirts and shoes. All right, now let's jump around and get one item of each. So we'll start with looking at one tag, one item tag. So let's just go to, I don't know, tag number 3. And you'll see here that we have tag ID number 3, which is a branded baseball hat. We'll now get to a single category, and we'll pull up, let's pull up 3 as well. And we'll see here that our category 3 is music, actually. And then we'll pull up our get one product, and we'll pull up 3 as well. Why not? All right, so the third product that we have is that baseball hat that we looked at. And we'll, again, just jump around here, and we'll use another number just to see it's random, and that it, or not random, that it actually is working. All right, so that's all of our get requests. Now let's start by go back to adding some items. So let's add a tag of punk rock. All right, so we're going to call this for music or something else. All right, so we'll see that this went through, and we added an ID of 9 or a tag ID of 9, which is punk rock now. All right, so let's add a category. We'll add this category to old school. We're going to add this to categories, as you notice. And this came up with an ID of 6 for old school. That passed. We can now post a new product, and let's post a Chromebook. We'll post that for $400. We're going to have 12 in stock, and giving that a category. So we're going to be tying that to category 7, which, let's see, I think that might be music. So we're going to be adding this product here, as we see. So let's send that. And we got a bad error, and I think that actually is because of this category number. So let's change this, and let's go to, I don't know, 3. There we go, and it worked. So that was because we didn't have a category number 7 at the time, starting with fresh seeds. So now we just added this to a category number 3, and that went through perfectly. So now let's go back and update everything. So let's update our tag number 7 to rename it to metal. All right, let's go ahead and do that, and we'll notice here that one thing was affected. We will update our categories, and let's update category 3 to Batman. You can see that that was updated and that worked fine. And let's update a product. And let's update product 7. I don't think we had product 7 anymore, so let's do 3. And that's going to be the product name is going to be an iPad. And we'll see that that went through there. And now let's start deleting things. This is the fun part. So what we're going to do is just delete tag number 1. And actually, before we do all that, we did look at, we did add a bunch of stuff, so let's make sure that all that went through. So if we look at products, we'll notice that Chromebook did go through, and we actually updated the category name to Batman. So if we look at categories, we'll see that Batman should be in here somewhere. There's Old School, actually, that's the one that we added. And Batman is updated right there, ID number 3. Alright, so all that works. So let's start deleting things. Let's delete our product number 3. And we'll see that one thing was affected that was deleted properly. So let's delete categories now at this point. And let's just stick with the theme of deleting everything number 3. Why not? Alright, that was updated. And let's just lastly delete the 3rd tag there. And that was deleted as well. Lastly, let's go back and look at all of these and make sure that 3 was deleted, and that entirely was. And let's go back to categories, and we should see category number 3 was deleted, and it was. And then products, I think it was 7 we deleted, but nope, it looks like it was 3. And these are, yeah, there it is. Number 3 is gone. Sweet. And there's your back end for this website. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and thank you very much for watching.